good morning, good noon, good evening. Whatever time and place you're listening to us from, straight from the 909, it's Mark, Andre, myself, Isaiah, and together, that's hip-hop. Friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Today we're doing things a little bit different. One, we're celebrating Friendsgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
Yes.
We're going to be actually having our meals here in the studio, and the podcast today is just going to be us enjoying our meals and just having a friendly chat.
Having our delicious meal, our delicious food.
All right, so I think our order here came from our local Corky's.
Our local farmers, our local farmers, and
plates. Man,
Yeah,
whose grandma made these plates? These things.
yeah, I know. Right?
They
Should be pretty fresh.
oh yeah, there we go. That's fantastic.
So
cutlery.
Cutlery, I'm sure.
we got some nice potatoes and gravy, turkey. Got some bread.
Some hog mog.
Yeah.
Some black eyed
I think
peas.
we got the essentials.
Some black eyed peas.
We have the
Oh.
essentials covered.
I didn't even look at mine yet. I'm like,
Yeah,
mine-
yeah. So we got some grub here.
Yeah, mine looks like theirs.
We might have the itis in this
mine
episode.
looks like theirs.
We'll be asleep by the end of the episode, people.
So I just want to start off the show.
This episode brought to you by Ambien.
And itis.
Again, this is from our good local friends at Corky's here off of Riverside Avenue in Rialto.
Yep.
Shout outs to them.
Another location off of Milliken, and then another one off of Baseline Road.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice shout outs to all the Corky's.
Every Corky's.
All
the-
Corky's.
This is from all the Corky's combined. Put this
So the
together.
Corky's family.
I went there to
Shout
pick
out
up
to the Corky's
our
family,
meals, and they had just stacks and stacks of pie. And they were
Oh,
like, "Are you here
man.
for a pie?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, yeah, I'll take a pie, but
I'll take any pie.
But I was like, no, I did a pickup order, and they're like, oh, okay, Isaiah, blah blah blah. And she goes, you guys are from the guys from That's Hip Hop, right? And I was just like, yeah, actually, yeah, we are.
Bread underneath your.
Of course we are. That's what you should say.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
And she was like, well, that's hip hop.
Where the Pilgrims at?
So I want to just start off by first saying, this show couldn't be possible, without my two good friends, Andre, Mark. So I want to just take this time to formally say my thanks to you guys for being an inspiration, and just everything in all walks of life. And it's an honor to be a good friend with both of you guys. And I enjoy the times that we get to kick it, whether that's playing games or, going somewhere or just going out to eat or whatever.
Just being ourselves.
Yeah. So it's dope that we came together to put together this podcast, to just, do it for a lot of people, who, just want to hear more about music they enjoy. Yeah. And I feel like, I'm lucky to be a part of this group, to be talking about, such a thing that we love and we do. So I guess
It's like the modern day book club. It's the new book club, y'all. We just sit together, you know what I'm saying? Get a bunch of information from an album, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up.
Where's my utensils at?
So,
Oh, you're missing utensils?
Oh, I was missing utensils. Okay, cool.
I was like, why is he any grubbing?
You know,
he doesn't have his
they remember.
utensils.
Corky's remembers.
I also want to extend my gratitude and thanks to you guys. I keep my circle of friends relatively small, close-knit. I don't really have time to make new ones. So with that being said, it's great that we're able to not only take a week out for all of us to come here and talk about hip-hop music, but we also make it productive. And with the inevitable outlook being a positive one towards this channel, I see nothing but great success to it. Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that we're making use of our time in a productive means. Yeah, of course, we're always going to politic and talk off camera as well, but it's also great to take that same exact nucleus, bring it forth to the people, and talk about something that we have a genuine expertise in. And
That's our shit, man. This is what we do, man.
So,
We've been rapping for forever, and I just feel like this was like a perfect outlet for us to just, express ourselves and have some fun, man. I know a lot of these podcasts have, they're too serious, man. They're too serious. They're stuck in the drama, man. I feel like we get to have some fun here, man. So I appreciate you both, man. You guys have always been there, and I've always seen you be on your champion shit. So it's just a pleasure, man. So I'm thankful for all you guys. So yeah, man. For us to come together, man, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I picked Drake for a reason, though. It's kind of why we pick Drake, right?
Because you're feeling soft this week, or what?
Feeling soft, son. I'm feeling emotional, B.
I've been alone in my thoughts.
We've always covered, what we felt was, personally really interesting to us, and it was my pick this week. So I kind of got my mind blown by Scary Hours. I've listened to all of Drake's works. One of my favorites is Scorpion for some reason because, they said he didn't have any ghostwriters on it. And it's like my way to really look at him. You know what I'm saying? Like every bar that he writes, I can put all the interesting ideas I have about him on that project. But yeah, so when I come here with this project for you guys, I thought it would just be something that we haven't indulged in before. We haven't really covered any mainstream artists or any super mainstream artists. You feel me?
Right.
So I thought this would be perfect. Scary Hours kind of fits in our ballpark of lyricism and rapping. Yeah. So I was like, damn, Drake went hard. I got to, fellas, we should roll with this. Because unfortunately we couldn't cover Andre 3000 because there's no lyrics to cover. Andre 3000 simply just put magic into an album and gave it to people. Mm-hmm. He basically, what do you make? He made Andre 3000. You made a Sun Ra Beatles album. There you go. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Sun Ra Beatles album. Meditative, beautiful, great. Vibrations are on another level. Felt like his exact alien music.
Yeah, and for people that people in the hip hop universe are trying to review an album of only flute instrumentals, you're lying to yourself. Lying to yourself.
In certain rhymes where he's like blowing flute.
I thought I heard a rhyme here.
Do you, since we're talking on the subject, because I did want to kind of touch a little bit about this.
He said some hot takes, bro. I'm kind of heated on it. Where he said he's like old enough. He's not. He's too old to be rapping.
Oh yeah,
like
he said some.
I'm like, bro, come on. Like if it's, you could say, if it's within you to rap,
right,
you can rap.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna be like, what am I gonna rap about, man? My colonoscopy? Like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it kind of was this idea that Andre 3000 kind of suffers with hypersensitivity. So with that context, it's like, how do you write lyrics about being him?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's nothing like us. It's like Mike Tyson writing bars. Can you write, Mike Tyson, can he write a rap about himself and sound normal?
Yeah.
So I feel like Andre 3000 is kind of stuck in the box of, man, I'm so fucking out of this world. I'm really an alien now. Like, Andre 3K is really straight up just an alien we let live here, right? So it's like, how can he relate to us lyrically? I think the best verse he dropped recently was this one he had on Killer Mike's recent album. Incredible verse. I'm gonna do a breakdown on that. I swear to God, it's coming. But him not doing a rap album, to me, it almost made us listen to this album harder. I really believe
in a weird way. Yes, I actually did.
I really believe it. I feel like I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The moment I press play on this album, my mindset is still on Andre 3000 as a rapper.
Right.
So I'm looking for like a guest. Like your mind wants rap to happen.
Yeah.
You don't want fucking flutes to happen, right?
You want a beat to kick in or something.
You want
somewhere.
something to happen. Yeah. So I noticed when I was listening to it, I felt like the flute was lyrical. Mm-hmm. Like the flute was sounding like lyrics after a while. Like you could put words to the flute, But that was it though. And then by the end of the album, bro, I felt baptized. I felt like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah, in a weird way, I felt like in a weird way, I felt like, it's cool to see someone a big influence in hip hop, go kind of this different route at the end. I don't know if it's the end of his journey or whatever, but wherever point he's now at this place where his form of expression is different from what we probably would want or whatever. But it's still like, I think a lot of people are still here for that. In regards to what he said with him being too old or whatever, I think of it in different ways. Like when you're at that age, you have so much more wisdom. You can offer wisdom to hip hop, whereas kids might be rapping about money and all this other materialistic stuff. Like he can offer a different perspective to it now at his point, or even just a social, commentary even on different things that are going on. Like there's a lot still to contribute. I think even at, that age, like it doesn't have to be what's just going on with you personally, but and I get a little bit what he's saying, but
it's almost, let's take the Wu-Tang route, guys. It's all Kung Fu, right? It's all karate, fighting, magic, Kung Fu, right? Andre 3000 looks like a Kung Fu master that has transcended his journey of rhyming words on a song. And in respect to his mastery, he rolls into this instrumental project. The project is called New Blue Sun. And I thought that was in commentary to the throat chakra, right? The throat chakra is the blue chakra on your body, right? And that's how you talk. Since he didn't rap on the album, the new blue sun or the new blue throat chakra would be his flute. So a new way to talk is the kind of the secondary name of it. So New Blue Sun is the new way to talk because he couldn't rap. So he did the flute thing. And everybody kind of rolls with the idea that it's relation to that throat chakra concept because he would have rapped. Why didn't you rap, right? His first song is called I Really Wish I Could Have Rapped on this album.
Oh, now he's not too old, huh?
Yeah. No, wait. Let's roll in that. So wait, okay. So you're mad at the idea because I want to talk about too.
I hate the fact that he's putting limitations on the idea of rap based on his age.
No.
To me, that's a cop out.
I think maybe Andre 3000 is just trying to give some perspective on other cats that are trying to still roll on at his age though, and still trying to put bars out in the game.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend Hexer. We're just messing around, just joking, but it's just kind of fun. I just want to bring it in the air. What you guys think? He said that he thinks,
shout out to Hector, by the way, too.
He thinks, Andre 3000 may have kind of went this weird route because Erykah Badu. And I was just like, well, we just talked about Common, right?
Common did that too, man.
In a way, he kind of went different, and we're like, wow, I thought it was funny.
She'll take you
then
places.
I was just like,
are you just going to overall blame Erykah Badu for what he's doing?
I was just like, well, he's not still with her, right? And then he looked it up, and I guess Andre 3000 has 3 kids with her.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so he's tied.
He's tied. He's fucking tied with her. That's what you said? He's tied? Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
But, yeah, Hector's calling me right now.
Hector
heard me.
Speak of the saint.
He's tied. That's hilarious.
I also wanted to make mention, too, that this is the only way that this would work in the fashion where a hip-hop MC goes into a different genre.
Yeah.
It doesn't work the other way around. I don't want to hear Kenny G start rapping.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Andre 3000 was able to take his MC credibility and his notoriety and take it into the flute scape, the flute verse, and decide to make a I don't know, like, and he takes the ex Outcast stands, he takes all the solo effort stands, takes them into the flute verse, and now it's like the brainwashing Andre over here thinking that he's hearing lyrics in the flute. There's going to be a lyricology breakdown.
There's going to be a lyricology breakdown on the flute.
It's going to be the longest. It's going to make Mural look like Child's Play because you did a long thing on Mural. That was good though.
It's going to be a 20-minute breakdown. It's going to be a 20-minute breakdown on the flute only.
In all seriousness, it's. I'm glad that he takes this approach and finds it to express his artistry. I'm just hung up on the fact that, hey, look, there's older MCs that predate you by a decade and a half. Yeah. Kane, Rakim, Jizza, still doing their thing, still performing, still catching wrecks, still doing a great job at it.
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy the fact that he himself has, with his limitless artistry, has placed himself on the limitation of one of his aspects of art based on the fact of age. It's a preconceived number.
You guys seen Key and Peele's take on
definitely. Hell yeah.
That one was funny.
Where
it's like Big Boy's funny. The only sane one apparently.
Well, if I can,
we could have been something, man.
All right, look into goddamn mind.
He has a pinwheel. It's like look into it with your third eye.
That's like framed in truth too. Like,
to me, I feel like maybe because in my listening experience with the album, it felt kind of Beatles-esque. It felt like a Beatles experience because it was just like you completely broke the idea of what we wanted from you.
Yeah.
It's almost a Simpsons joke. It's really almost a Simpsons joke. If I went back, you know, to 1999 and I got the newest Andre 3000 album. Wait, first of all, I got to tell them Outkast broke up. Outkast broke up, by the way.
Yeah.
And Andre 3000 went solo, and this is what he sounds like. And I play this fucking album. They would not, is no bars at all. You know what I'm saying? So I really do feel like this album is a statement of maturity, but himself saying that he's too old to rap, I personally feel like he was just saying that to make sure you motherfuckers didn't get on his ass for not dropping a rap album. Damn, leave him alone. Motherfucker don't want to rap.
But is in a way kind of genius, do you guys think?
Big Boy didn't drop nothing. Shit, y'all yelling at this motherfucker.
Well, he did ATL.
Yeah,
Talking about
don't
going
count,
count on it.
Count, man.
We're talking about
some
him
new
going to
shit.
different artistries, man. He played a good villain.
What
ATL,
do you guys think about the idea that he actually is making a chess move because people are going to sample this all day?
Okay, so that's what I was listening to. As I was sitting there, I was like, damn, I'm so into this experience. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I meditate, y'all. I get down with the meditation. Black people meditate. All right. I meditated to this album. It's a really beautiful transcendental experience, right? And my idea simply is motherfuckers ain't expecting a meditation album, man. It's not what they want, you know? So it's not something that people are commonly going to engage with. It's not something that's going to be relevant to my culture. Our culture, we want to hear this motherfucker rap. That's it. It's that simple. It really is that simple, you know? But from my experience with what Andre 3000 was doing, I think he was trying to really break the idea of music. You know, you're just going to bracket this black man that has pivotally shifted hip-hop culture, and you're going to put him in a box as an MC. So as soon as he drops any album, they're going to consider it a hip-hop album, right?
Right.
And that's the Pitchfork problem, right?
Yeah.
We had a little, scuffle about that with Pitchfork, where they considered this a rap album. It's a hip-hop album. Whereas in context, we have a hip-hop artist making new music.
Right.
And that's all it is. But let's speak bigger. Andre 3000 is so impactful to this whole fucking culture that we can't let him be another artist. You're a hip-hop artist.
We follow him.
You are hip-hop. Yeah. You can't go anywhere else, man. It's like Idris Elba. Idris Elba is that actor, right? We know him as this particular kind of person. Seeing him DJing doesn't work. Our brains don't even calculate the information. So it feels like Andre 3000 kind of did something along that line.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this album was very well put together. Very
really
interesting, man. Yeah. So shout out to Andre 3000, man. I had no problem with it. No complaints. If
Big
y'all didn't like the album, y'all just wasn't ready, man. Y'all wasn't ready for this shit,
big
man.
Shout outs to the legend, man.
That shit felt like 20 years from now, man.
I loved, I loved everybody's kind of feedback and playing with it and just kind of having fun with it. You know, I saw a lot of memes and stuff or people just doing TikToks about, oh, you guys gonna hear that new Andre 3000?
And they play the Boondocks. Yeah, they play the Boondocks theme.
Oh man, so
I
loved all of it, man. I thought it was really dope. So I think what we'll do is we'll have this as its own little piece of its own episode.
I want to also talk about something else too.
What?
Before this is another. Since we're talking about controversial hip hop topics here.
All right.
Lauryn Hill said something to the effect of, "You're lucky I even showed up to my shows."
When'd she say that?
Dude, she said it a couple weeks back.
Yeah, she definitely said that.
She's always been showing up late to her shows.
I know it's a thing.
That's her shit. That's her move.
And it's like, you're lucky I even showed up. And it's like, no, you got a set end time. You showing up late to the set time. Like,
but maybe is there a good reason she's showing up late? Like maybe is there like, I don't know, is she like watching somebody?
What, she's not making thousands of dollars enough?
I think she got cannabis problems. I think she got the same problems that cannabis deal with. Miss Lauryn Hill was such an influential figure. When she left the game, I don't know what happened to her. She kind of had like a Dave Chappelle kind of, didn't she? She was rising to the top, and then she just suddenly ran out, right?
Yeah, I know. She was in the middle of having a baby, and then also for religious reasons, I think.
And she ghosted out so hard.
She said she was doing it so much, like she was in the studio. It was almost like she didn't have a life anymore.
But we ain't heard shit from her, so what's she talking about?
But
no disrespect.
Tell that to Michael Jackson. Tell that to Elvis.
Yeah, no disrespect. I've not heard any of her output, bro. Real talk.
So I mean, we've had artists be late before, and sometimes we call it fashionably late or whatever.
But if we adore the artist enough,
at what point does it then like fall off for Lauryn Hill doing it?
I've been over her since after she didn't do anything consistently after Miseducation. She's been harping on that. The Fugees reunited once. I think they did the 25th recently. We ended up finding out Praz is an informant for the FBI. And then Clef gets the bad end of the stick for being on the blame of cannabis for his album. The Fugees just got a bad rep, man. It's unfortunate, but the other thing about this is that I don't like her comment on it, that she's like, "You're lucky I even showed up." Like, damn, like, cancel the show. Yeah, people are gonna get refunds, but what if people travel out of state to see her? What if there's people that like were dedicated, and this is the only time it, like, say someone came out of Dallas, and the only time that they got to see Lauryn Hill was at the Houston show. That ain't that close.
Yeah, well, I got you. And people's time is precious. That is true. You expect your artist to come out on time, but even on mine, I'm like, damn, I'm about to see Lauryn Hill, man. That's kind of
Yeah,
that's kind of that's people that found out that she got canceled on the way.
Yeah,
that's the messed up part.
But as an artist, I always have to consider this, and this was based only entirely. Guy, I base my theory off of the cannabis battle. Okay, so all my theories based on this from this point forward is from the battle that Cannabis had with Disaster. Cannabis later explains that he has shit going on that was way beyond the battle you would never understand, right? Way beyond the battle. Like, he got in a car crash, people attacked, all that shit, right? And I thought about that. I was like, damn, there's nothing you can do but show up to the battle and lose, basically, right? When I think about Lauryn Hill, maybe she might have some cannabis bullshit going on, car crash type shit.
Because what's
and
cannabis?
She gets to the show and she don't even want to get on stage or something, but she has to. Yeah, you don't know what these artists go through.
The difference between Biss's situation and Lawrence Hill's situations is tens of thousands of dollars difference.
Big difference financially.
Yeah, the thing that gets me, if she's fully able to, in the right state of mind, like actually able-bodied to, not like Biss getting a fender bender who's in an arm cast. Is like that is the most
full body cast.
That is the most battle bait you could come in
with stitches.
But I just that rubbed me the wrong way, because there was people that were like siding with her on it. It's like, no, like if an artist of her magnitude, she's regarded as one of the best female MCs.
Oh yeah, she's held as that.
But if she already is running through with that reputation, it's a matter of her making the commitment to make those dates and do all that, because she's already traveling. It's not like she's like, oh, I got lost from my house all the way to Albuquerque. Like, no, you've been touring. You've been from Phoenix to Albuquerque to here. Like, you're on the road. Yeah. Right. You're already doing that. Like, so you going late, okay, or not even showing up at all, you still got to make the next leg of the tour, because you got to remain on schedule for the rest of them joints. Yeah. That's the only thing that was like, you look, you even showed up. Like, damn, girl, like, I remember you didn't even show up for Rock the Bells. I think she showed up late for Rock the Bells.
I think you're still mad about Rock the Bells.
She got booed off stage.
Yeah.
I think you're still mad about Rock the Bells.
I mean, I was indifferent about Lauryn Hill. I think she's, she just did the one album, and that was it. One Hit Wonder.
Yeah.
But Fugees too. Fugees though. I say it by piece to her.
It was a good, still masterpiece though of that album though.
Yep.
So, I mean,
98, 98, 99.
Untouchable
right?
project.
Something like that.
Untouchable. Shit, we should cover it, actually.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll have to hold out on that one for you guys. To do a little religious little sabbatical for that one. Y'all really want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section. Let us know in the comments.
All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll put this together as its own little package for Thanksgiving. And
Thank you for the meal, by the way.
And we'll enjoy some of that. So we'll put an end to this, and then we'll start our episode for the rest of that. So if you guys enjoyed this, please comment, like, share. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all for thanks for joining us on our Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, man, that food disappeared, bro.
Yeah, play your flutes, man. Play your flutes.
All right, peace, everybody.
They even had a